Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Hey, family. Hey, my love, can you move that light for us? Even though you just got in. Let's get y'all in here. Listen, it is dark. Come on over here.
It
Come
is,
over here.
because
Come
it's
on.
getting dark now.
What's up, family? Listen, what's up?
What's up?
What's up? What's up? What's up? Listen, we want to welcome everybody to
Story time. Story time. Story time.
If you don't know, which I think you should, but you should know who I am. If you don't, I'm Bonnie G, in the place to be. Hey. And like I always say, wherever the Ruach is, I just want to be present, okay? Call my name so I can just tell you I'm here. And this one over here is none other than, come on, y'all, Auntie Shelly on the beat. But that's right. Y'all already know we no longer do it for ourselves. We do it for the community. My y'all today, okay? My y'all today.
Yes.
It is Wednesday. I was about to say Thursday. I was about to hit y'all with the 10 Commandments, but it's not Thursday yet.
Fourth day.
Listen, we're going to get into the scripture, because y'all know before we get into the testament of the patriarchs, we got to go for scripture first. You know, protocol first.
What is today? Oh, today the anything you want to pick day?
It is today.
Okay.
It is at 6:06 today.
I think it's usually a Maccabee.
It is a Maccabee, huh? We ain't had Maccabee in a while.
Yeah.
Oh, man, we got to go to Maccabee. Let me find him. Second Maccabee?
Well, no, what were you going to read? Or you didn't know?
I didn't know. That's why I said it is today.
Okay.
Well, listen, we're gonna go with this one. I didn't know this one was in Maccabee, so we're gonna go with this one, okay? And I'm using a Seeker app on my phone. You can buy this app for $21.99. They're not gonna ask for a penny more or a penny less. It is what it is. The price is the price, okay? All right. So Maccabee, second Maccabee 1:24, it says, and the prayer was after this manner. O Yahuwah Elohim, creator of all things, who is fearful and strong and righteous and merciful, and the only and gracious King, the only giver of all things, the only just. Come on with the only.
Only, right?
Make it plain, sir. Almighty and everlasting, you that deliver Yasharel from all trouble, and did choose the fathers and sanctify them. Receive the sacrifice for your whole people, Yasharel, and guard your own portion and sanctify it. Gather those together that are scattered from us. Deliver them that serve among the heathen. Look upon them that are despised and abhorred, and let the heathen know that you are our Elohim. Man,
let the heathen know.
Check them.
It belongs to you.
Check their spirit, Father. Let them know who they dealing with. Give me a minute as I go ahead and share this app with our assembly. And then we have a recap too, huh? Yeah. Oh, but by the way,
okay.
Yeah, because you can show them. This book is heavy, y'all. We're reading from. You need muscles, okay? His words. This simply is his Hebrew Israelite scriptures, and this is the 1611 edition, gold, 400 years of slavery. Listen, it's $150, okay, on Amazon. But if you don't want to pay that much, guess what? They got a silver one that has the same amount of books in here, okay? And you can pay a good old $95 for that one. Either way, it's going to be the best money you have spent.
Yeah, don't get that blue one. They took stuff out.
Don't get the blue. All right. So as she give you a recap, I'm going to go ahead and send this to the assembly.
Okay, recap. We saw yesterday that Levi already had the vision that he was supposed to be the priest for the nation. We saw how the 7 men dressed in white, angels, might as well just say, they were white. Remember, they were all like dressed in white. How they put the garments of the priesthood on him. And this is after he went and destroyed Shechem, because the angel gave him the shield and the sword, right? The shield and the sword, because Yahuwah was like, go. I'm gonna be with you. Go take him out. because we learned that they was going to do the same thing to Rebecca and Sarah.
Sure did.
They were going to do the same thing to Rebecca and Sarah. And he was like, you thought. So he took them all out. So it's more to that Shechem thing than
we were led to believe.
Reading. Like,
somebody didn't tell the whole story.
Yeah. They had us thinking them brothers was just wrong, man. And the order didn't even come from them.
Right.
Didn't even come from them.
Came from an angel.
Yep. So then after that happened, then he was anointed into the priesthood. Because if you know anything about the priesthood, they're not supposed to do bloodshed. They don't go to war unless they carrying the ark in front of everyone.
Right.
But they don't do any fighting. Their job is to take care of the things of Yahuwah. And we also learned about was Taj yesterday?
Yeah.
How his father, because his father paid Yahuwah tithes through Levi.
Yes. So who was that?
Yeah.
Isaac?
It was Isaac.
Isaac was paying tithes through Levi. Yeah.
Yeah. So he gave Yahuwah, he was paying his tithe to Yahuwah, but giving it through Levi.
Yes.
Because Levi is the one that had to offer up the sacrifice and do all that.
And Levi had the vision, which Isaac saw it.
Oh, yeah.
And Isaac kind of recognized his priestlyhood right then and there. Yep. And that's when he started paying the tithes. And the cool thing is that even though Levi knew his purpose,
yes,
he was still humble.
Yeah.
He still went to his father. He was like, I ain't saying nothing. And then he was like, Daddy, so what did y'all do?
Mm-hmm.
How y'all do it?
Yeah. How am I supposed to do this?
Yeah, how am I supposed to do the sacrifice? He was all under, listen, he was under his daddy. Yep. Okay? Mm-hmm. Some of us get a little glimpse of what we're supposed to do, and we don't like being under nobody.
Yeah, we think we all know. That's old fashioned. The truth is,
well, he didn't tell me that, so I ain't got to do it.
Yeah.
That's not what he told me. Listen, he told Levi, and Levi told him nothing.
Yeah.
But Levi was humbled, okay?
Yeah. I don't know why some people think they supposed to get like this special revelation that they can't hear anything through anybody else. He gotta come tell me himself. Do you really want him to? You gotta ask yourself. Do you really want him to?
No.
Yeah, because remember we were talking about Levi going up, and I was like, I wonder how that's like. It's like, nah.
Right, exactly. I didn't want that.
Yeah.
And then also Levi was telling his kids, listen, from what y'all do from here, my hands is clean. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Y'all gonna already sin. Y'all gonna start marrying people that y'all ain't supposed to be marrying.
Yep.
Y'all gonna be doing the food basically.
Yep.
And it ain't got nothing to do with me. It's all
I told you the truth.
And I told y'all right here.
I told you all the truth and the consequences and repercussions.
And it's all gonna be on y'all. All right. So that's a good girl. That was juicy.
Yeah, it was juicy.
That was a juicy recap. Wasn't a dry piece of meat in that thing. Okay. Well, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Listen, we're in the book of Levi. If you have the book, it's gonna be on 471. And then if you have the silver book, it's gonna be on your page. Because I ain't got silver, but all right. Chapter 16 is where we are. And now, and come into the room, because remember, get in here.
Yes.
These are your ancestors. Yeah. Y'all related to these people. And now, I have learned that for 70 weeks, ye shall go astray. Because he's telling his children and their children that y'all gonna do the food. Okay?
Y'all gonna act up.
Y'all gonna cut up. And profane the priesthood. And pollute the sacrifices. And ye shall make void the Torah. And set at naught the words of the prophets by evil perverseness. And ye shall persecute righteous men and hate the godly. The words of the faithful shall ye abhor. And a man who reneweth the Torah in the power of the Most High, ye shall call a deceiver. Ooh, ain't that the truth?
That's crazy.
Boy, what they call us.
They're like we lying.
Absolutely.
And the person who's been lying to you your whole life, your ancestors' whole life, you believe them.
Girl, that sounds like what they saying in here. Let me see. Ye shall call a deceiver, and at last ye shall rush upon him to slay him. Talk about those that's telling you the truth. And not knowing his dignity, taking innocent blood through the wickedness upon your heads. And your holy places shall be laid waste, even to the ground because of him.
Oh, let's be talking about Mashiach.
Oh,
Order
okay.
prophets.
Could be.
Mm-hmm.
And ye shall have no place that is clean, but ye shall be among the Gentiles, a curse and a dispersion until he shall again visit you. And in pity shall receive you through faith and water.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Let me see. Nashawn goes on, Auntie Shawnee, sprinkle her name from the top. She goes on to say, they were adhering to the commandments and statutes of Yah before, emphasis on before, they were officially given to Moshe. You must be talking about the recap.
Yeah, because she's talking about, how Levi already knows his job.
Oh, yes.
Before Moshe ain't even born yet.
Yeah, he ain't even here. He ain't hit the scene yet. Yeah. And that's crazy because I'm thinking that he. All right, 17. And whereas ye have heard concerning 70 weeks, hear also concerning the priesthood. For in each jubilee there shall be a priesthood. And in the first Yobel or Jubilee, the first who is anointed to the priesthood shall be great and shall speak to Elohim as to a father. And his priesthood shall be perfect with Yahuwah. And in the day of his gladness shall he arise for the judgment, salvation of the world. In the second Jubilee, he that is anointed shall be conceived in the sorrow of beloved ones. And his priesthood shall be honored and shall be glorified by all. And the third priest shall be taken hold of by sorrow. And the fourth shall be in pain, because unrighteousness shall gather itself against him exceedingly. And all Yasharel shall hate each other, each one his neighbor. Wow. The fifth shall be taken hold of by darkness. Likewise also the sixth and the seventh. And in the seventh shall be such pollution as I cannot express before men. For they shall know it who do these things. Therefore shall they be taken captive and become a prey, and their land and their substance shall be destroyed. And in the fifth week they shall return to their desolate country and shall renew the house of Yahuwah. And in the 70th week shall come priests who are idolaters, adulterers, lovers of money, proud, lawless, lasciviousness. I don't know. I said it quick so you couldn't pick that up.
I think it was right.
Okay. Abusers of children and beasts. Abusers of children and beasts.
So he's basically telling them how the priesthood is going to disintegrate over time. And I'm just trying to figure out.
Wow.
The 70 weeks. And it has to be a 7 week of Jubilees. A Jubilee is 50 years, I believe.
That's what we were talking.
Yeah, because he's saying first Jubilee, and then in the second Yobel, he that is anointed shall be. And then he said the third one, which is a third, are we supposed to count from Levi?
Well, are we? That's what I have to ask. Because don't get me to start guessing.
Yeah, I'm not going to guess either, but there's a timetable laid out.
Absolutely.
And if we think about it, it has gotten progressively worse. Even if we just think about it in Yasrael's timetable, it got progressively worse until they had to be taken away captive.
Boy, did you hear that?
Because this doesn't it
that 11
say so? But in the 5th week, they shall return to their desolate country. So I think that's when they got back from Babylon. Because remember, everything was jacked up, and Ezra and them was building it back. So I wonder if he's come from Israel from Levi up until when they get back from Babylon in the 7th week. Because it says shall renew the house of Yahuwah.
And in the
So
7th week
shall
shall
come
come priests
priests
who
are
are.
adult. And I wonder if this is the 7th week.
That's
Because this how our preachers act.
But he said who are idolaters.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So this definitely ain't the righteous though.
Idolaters, adulterers, lovers of money, proud, lawless, lascivious, which I think has something to do with lust, but it could be for like anything.
But it's like more, yeah.
Yeah. Abusers of children
and beasts.
So you abuse children and beasts.
I mean, some people are married to their animals.
Yeah. Some people have sex with their animals.
I mean, when I said married, that's what I was thinking, but
oh, okay.
It's all right. You went in the full and said
it. They do. It's crazy.
I mean, that's their covenant, though.
And that's what they're doing today. Watch what I tell you. Like now they're trying to, because we all see it now. They're trying to make pedophilia a not a crime. Like it's
absolutely
a normal thing. And if your child say yes, they say yes. And we all know. Well, maybe you may not know, but they're trying to move the age of consent to 2 years old.
What is it 2 now?
Yeah. Oh yeah, they've been trying for that. They just can't go from 0 to 2. They've been trying to go from 0 to 2 for a long time, years, but they can't. So they do it
little by little,
little by little.
So it become unnoticeable.
Yeah. So you don't trip so hard.
Sean says it sounds like today.
Exactly. And watch, the next thing is going to be bestiality, and I think they're already kind of alluding to that. That's why when people start putting their dogs in strollers and clothes, I was like, that's dangerous. Yeah, that's dangerous because they are not children. They start, this is my baby. Like they're human. I was like, yeah, no, that's dangerous.
I mean, I'm not even gonna go there. All right, I'm gonna go into this 18th chapter. And after their punishment shall have come from Yahuwah, the priesthood shall fail. So maybe it is when they come into Babylon, or after when they come into Babylon, trying to normalize perversion.
Yes.
Yep. And then Auntie Nashan, listen, read, Levi, read. Okay, Uncle Aaron goes on and said, Michelle, you got to get us that timeline and get back to us with that. Oh.
He always giving me a job.
Because he understands that you understand the assignment. I don't know. I didn't get to put mine on because I just came in.
I'm just now kind of thinking, what is this? I think, well, we'll see.
Okay, maybe
it'll answer you.
All right. Then shall Yahuwah rise up a new priest, and to him all the words of Yahuwah shall be revealed. And he shall execute a righteous judgment upon the earth for a multitude of days.
That has to be Mashiach.
Because he said everything that you see me do was like expressing what my father did. So he made it revealed.
Yes.
Okay. And his star shall arise in heaven as of a king, lighting up the light of knowledge as the sun the day. And he shall be magnified in the world. He shall shine forth as the sun on the earth, and shall remove all darkness from under heaven. And there shall be a shalom, peace, in all the earth.
That has to be the millennial. That has to be the millennial.
What you mean by millennial?
You know what the millennial is? When Mashiach rules for 1,000 years.
Oh.
And Azazel is locked up, and so there's total peace. Like the world is governed the way it was supposed to be done
for 1,000 years.
Like it's called the Millennial Kingdom. So for 1,000 years, whoever's alive on the earth for 1,000 years, the animals, just like it was, it's gonna be just like it was in the times of Adam and Kua. Wow. The animals gonna be cool. You could play with a wasp or anything. Yeah, it's gonna be just like that. Oh, you never heard of the millennium?
Girl, no. When you keep saying the millennium, I'm thinking millennium kids, and I'm like, what they got to do with it?
Yeah, no.
Those that's born in the millennium.
No,
I'm like, what?
Because he's gonna be bound for 1,000 years, and then he's gonna be let out
after the 1,000. So what
years,
happened to the people that was living in the peace of the 1,000? We leaving with him. We ain't staying though, right?
No, he's just gonna. They're gonna come against us because he has to because there'll be people born in that time that have to make a choice. And believe it or not, when Hasatan is let loose, Lucifer Azazel, or whatever y'all want to call him, that's his name, some people are going to choose his side. And they're going to surround the city. Mashiach is going to take care of them, and then we'll never see him again.
Wow.
So they coming for him again. Just like in Egypt when Pharaoh, first he was chilling. He was like, nah, we're going to get him.
Wow.
It's going to be like a experience.
I mean, what you just witnessed at 6:25 is me getting some very important information.
Is so like,
I know it could have been like ABC-ish, but I didn't get it.
No. I'm starting to think more and more that you can't think everybody knows what you know. You know
right? Yeah.
Because you just never know.
I'm thinking you said millennium. I'm thinking, what does these little millennium kids got to do with it? You know?
Yeah, no, it's called the millennium.
Right?
It's 1,000 years. Yeah, the 1,000-year reign.
Wow, you're right. Oh wow. Well, thank you for that. That was good. Wow.
So that has to, I think that's what those weeks were.
Okay.
It was counting from Levi all the way up to they get carried away. Because I believe Daniel mentions those 70 weeks also. But I always put it with the tribulation. Like we get raptured up and then it's the, like, you know, but the 70 weeks is like, he said like 70 weeks are determined before this happens. Like Daniel says something like, I gotta go back and look it up, but I always attributed it to something else, like, because I didn't understand.
And this is why she's on story time.
I didn't understand, but now I get up and like, well, that has to mean something else. That's why Daniel was told to seal, but Revelation wasn't. He never told John, seal this up, but he told Daniel. That's some of my, I never noticed that either. I think Brother Wilkins said that one day.
Yeah, and Dad said it. He preached about it.
Yep. Okay.
I know.
That must have been him then I said it.
I know.
Yeah.
She goes on to say, Auntie Shana, she says, that is a beautiful breakdown, Shelley. And then Aaron goes on, I wonder if that 1,000 years is going to really be like that one day. Or going to be like one day. Because 1,000 years is one day.
It is going to be considered one day in Yahuwah's time.
Wow.
Because it's going to be 1,000 years and it probably go just like that for us. Or, you know, because we
think of it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And not only that, but those of us who are alive in that time, we just going to be so satisfied. We're not going to be thinking about days. We're not going to be thinking, oh, it's day 1. Oh, we got 990 more. We only got that. And then we're not going to be thinking of it. We're just going to be in such perfect peace because that's how we naturally are supposed to be. That's how we were built. That we're not going to trip and then all of a sudden, there's this commotion and then the commotion's gone. Even
in the commotion, I feel like we won't have no fear because
no, we're not.
Our trust won't be in you know.
Because Mashiach gonna take care of it.
Exactly.
He just gonna say, pick a side. Okay, bye.
Wow. And I hope it's really that easy. Y'all pick a side. All right. Verse 5. Yes, verse 5. The heavens shall exalt in his days. Now let me go from 4. And he shall shine forth as the sun on the earth, and shall remove all darkness from under heaven. And there shall be shalom or peace in all the earth. The heavens shall exult in his days, and the earth shall be glad, and the clouds shall rejoice, and the knowledge of Yahuwah shall be poured forth upon the earth, as the water of the seas. And the angels of the glory of the presence, capital P, of Yahuwah shall be glad in him. The heavens shall be opened, and from the temple of glory shall come upon him sanctification, with capital W, the Father's voice, as from Abraham to Isaac. And the glory of the Most High shall be uttered over him, and the ruach of understanding and sanctification shall rest upon him in the water. For he shall give the majesty of Yahuwah to his son in truth forevermore. and there shall none succeed him for all the generations forever. And in his priesthood, the Gentiles shall be multiplied in knowledge upon the earth, and enlightened through the grace of Yahuwah. In his priesthood shall sin come to an end, and the lawless shall cease to do evil, and the just shall rest in him.
See, the earth is going to be.
Yeah, so
because
that
see how
sounds
the
like that
clouds and
millennial.
everything is rejoicing. Yeah, it's the
Yep, the
millennial.
angels are present.
They're
It's
going
rejoicing.
back to their natural state. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Wow. And he shall open the gates of the Garden of Eden. Wow, or paradise. Oh, wow. So that's exactly where. Okay. And he shall give to the saints to eat from the tree of life, and the ruach of holiness shall be on them. And Baal shall be bound.
Wait, I think you skipped one.
Did I?
Did you say it shall remove the threatening sword against Adam?
I sure did skip it. Hold on.
That's important.
It is. Let me go from 9, my bad. And in his priesthood, the Gentiles shall be multiplied in knowledge upon the earth, and enlightened through the grace of Yahuwah. In his priesthood shall sin come to an end, and the lawless shall cease to do evil, and the just shall rest in him. And he shall open the gates of the garden of Eden. I feel like I'm saying that wrong. Garden of Eden, or paradise, and shall remove the threatening sword against Adam.
Because remember
that angel is there, and oh wow.
Yep.
Oh wow.
And that angel wasn't playing.
No, because he was gonna kill Adam if he made it in there again.
He was like, "What you want me to do? Because I'll kill him.
I'll kill him. You better leave him."
Even that guy with the little towel thing. What you doing here?
Yes.
Yeah, that's towel.
Yeah,
don't kill me, the thief.
The thief on the cross.
I got towel. Don't kill me.
Right, it's right here.
It's on my tongue.
It's right there. Wow.
Saved.
And he was waiting. He never even got to go to Sheol, the holding place, or wherever.
Did not have to go.
He didn't have. He was right there at the Garden of Eden, just waiting to get into the gate. That whole time. Wow. All right. And Baal, or how you say it?
Where you at, Adam? You're on 11, right?
No, I'm on 12.
Oh yeah. And Bala, it's like Baal.
Okay, Baal. Thank you. I was just saying Baal. And Baal shall be bound by him, and he shall give power to his children to tread upon the evil ruach. And Yahuwah shall rejoice in his children, and be well pleased in his beloved ones forever. Then shall Abraham and Isaac and Jacob exult, and I will be glad, and all the saints shall clothe themselves with joy.
So see, we're all going to be, remember, we are their offspring.
Yes.
Think of how Adam is going, Adam too, though. Yeah. But think about how Abraham, who was childless at first.
Yes, very true.
Is going to look on his descendants.
Wow.
All these people that come from me.
And that's a number. Listen, you can't even number that, because remember, it's as the grains of sand.
Yes. And as the stars in heaven. Just think.
There's no way.
Just think.
That is such a beautiful picture. Like, I can't even. I'm thinking of, if y'all seen this picture, but Million Man March, y'all remember that picture? And how millions of people was there? Just times that by 1,000.
Yes.
Actually, infinity, if you can. I don't know.
And you got Abraham, you got Isaac, and you have Jacob. All going through these, all came.
All your descendants just there chilling with you. I mean, man, you got enough time to meet and greet everybody.
Yeah.
You do. You're going to have time to meet them.
Yeah. And I bet he going to know all our names. Baby, I know you. You're my grandchild. Why do you think I don't know?
Oh, man, that's going to be
Because remember how they knew Paul?
Yes, they sure did. In the ascension of Isaiah, they knew him. They know you. They was like, Paul, we know you. And Paul was like,
yes.
Take him back. Like, me? Little old me?
And if you're a Gentile, take heart. They're going to know you too. Because you was grafted in.
You're going to look
They're
like
not going to treat you like no stepchild. They ain't going to treat you like you was adopted.
No.
You are a grandchild.
You a grandchild. You all the way. You in. Same blood. Okay? Same bloodline. You in there.
So run on up to grandpa.
And hug him. Okay? Get all that sweat on him.
Yeah.
Okay? Put it on him. All right. Chapter 19. And now, so we're coming to a close of our
Yeah.
And now, my children, so let's listen. Ye have heard all, choose. And now, my children, you have heard all. I like this word.
Yeah.
Choose. Therefore, for yourselves, either the light or the darkness, either the Torah of Yahuwah or the works of Baal.
Drop the mic.
If I had my shirt on, it would have said drop the mic.
The Torah or the words of Allah.
There's no middle.
No middle. There's no new one. There's no other one. There's no Christian separate one. There's not.
Torah or the works of Hasatan, whoever you want. Which
just
one?
Pick a side.
That's all you. His instruction, your ancestors just told you. Now listen. You just got a choice. You just got to make a choice, and it really is that simple.
It is.
If you're gonna do the works of the Hasatan, listen, go ahead. That's your
this
choice.
Is not where you want to be anyway, because you're just gonna be miserable.
Now, if you're gonna do Torah, you're gonna have a good time.
Yes,
you're gonna have a good time. Okay,
we're gonna have a good time.
I'll take it. All right, 2, because I wasn't done, but I'm just saying that was a mic drop. All right, and his sons answered him, saying, before Yahuwah we will walk according to his Torah. And their father said unto them, Yahuwah is witness, and his angels are witnesses, and ye are witnesses, and I am a witness concerning the word of your mouth. And his son said unto him, we are witnesses. And thus Levi ceased commanding his sons, and he stretched out his feet on the bed, and he was gathered to his fathers, after he had lived 137 years, and they laid him in a coffin, and afterwards they buried him in Haran with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
He just did a stretch and went to sleep. I'm
all
out.
Right, well, I ain't got nothing more to say.
As long as y'all heard me.
And his toes went like that. Y'all know how y'all stretch your toes and you go like that. And he went to sleep.
And then he was in the presence of Yahuwah.
He was there.
Listen, remember, he wasn't sick.
He wasn't
nothing wrong with him.
I want to say.
They probably just thought, man, Grandpa tired. He finna go to sleep. And it was like, wait.
I was going to say, but I was just proven wrong. All right? Why? Because we're getting into the testament of Judah.
Why do you think you was wrong about what, though?
Because Levi was someone that wasn't sick. Judah wasn't either.
But hey, that's cool too. Oh, how you know?
Because my big eyes just looked at it that quick and picked it up. Exactly, Melanie, you're right. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this Torah, or you can get with that.
That's it.
That's it.
It's only 2 sides.
Ain't no middle. This world got you thinking it's a whole gray out there, and that's a whole lie.
No
all right?
gray.
It ain't even a half a lie. It's a whole lie. All right. So we just finished the book of the Testament of Levi. We're gonna go ahead and get into our into Judah, the 4th son of Jacob and Leah. Y'all, we gotta listen, okay? The copy of the words of Yahudah, what things he spake to his sons before he died. They gathered themselves together, therefore, and came to him, and he said to them, hearken, my children, to Yahudah your father. I was the 4th son born to my father, Jacob and Leah. My mother named me Yahudah, saying, I give thanks to Yahuwah, because he hath given me a 4th son also. I was swift in my youth, and obedient to my father in everything. And I honored my mother and my mother's sister. And it came to pass, when I became a man, that my father blessed me, saying, thou shalt be a king, prospering in all things. Okay, you setting the scene, sir. Salute. And Yahuwah showed me favor in all my works, both in the field and in the house. I know that I raced a hind and caught it, and prepared the meat for my father, and he did eat.
He said, I raced a deer. Ain't that what a hind is? Is a hind a deer?
I believe it is.
He said, I raced that deer and caught it.
Bambi had nothing on me.
I need no gun.
See,
I
this
just
is why.
raced it and caught it.
See, this is why people's feet look like the way they do.
You know what?
No, because you seen. Listen, it's ancestry. It came through the bloodline.
Through the bloodline.
Some people can outrun some animals.
Yes. Yeah. We got some quick people.
We do.
Man, we be setting them records. Like I be watching some of them races sometimes.
I'm telling they be digging.
Like,
that's in their blood. You seen that little girl who dropped her shoe and went back to get it and then still whooped everybody. It's in the blood. It's in the blood.
Bloodline. You can't mess with that bloodline.
It's in the blood. All right, let's get into it. All right, so he raced and he ate it, okay? And the what is this?
He did cook it.
Oh yeah, he did cook it. You're right. Salt upon salt, I think. Okay. All right. And the rolls. Say that 10 times fast. Let's see. A hind is a goat. Oh. Squeeze me. A little tight. Okay. They both said okay. Listen, I had no idea. I thought a hind was a Bambi. Okay. Aaron said it's a mountain goat. Oh. Thank you for the picture. Imagery is perfect for me. All right. Thank you. So yes, it's not a deer. It's a mountain goat. Thank you for that. All right. See, we learned together. And the roes. I'm saying.
Is that a deer? A roe? R-O-E?
Hey Siri. What's a roe? R-O-E. Sometimes she be a part of story time.
I found this on the web.
Never mind. Never mind.
Check it out.
Never mind. His sister said roll. R-O-L-L. Ain't got time.
I'll tell you about some
She against me. She against me. All right, and 3.
Somebody look it up. R-O-E.
Yes. S.
Yeah.
And the rows I used to master in the chase and overtake all that was in the plains.
So he used to race them. You know how they show us pictures of our films of like Africa, and then the animals run. He said I used to run with them.
Okay.
Because
I used to master in
the chase. Like he was. Matter of fact, he said I was good.
Okay.
Like I practiced racing them.
Listen,
and I mastered it. Somebody tell us what roles are. Did they put it up there?
Yes. What is it? You just said yes. Is it R-O-E-S? I mean, what's that?
Yeah, roles. R-O-E-S.
All right. So I'm gonna keep on going while somebody figure this out.
Yeah, see, you gotta tell us what it is. Don't just say yes.
A roe is a deer.
Okay, so that's the deer. So the hind is a wild goat. So he said I raced those. And then I used to just run with the deer.
You see, you know that these deers might be Hebrew too, because their name got changed too. I ain't never heard nobody call a deer a roe. All my life. They got different identities too. I ain't never heard that all my life. And I lived a while.
Yeah, he said I used to overtake them. Like, and deers can run.
They can.
Well, what you say?
What you say? You've been in the page.
Oh.
All right. It's a gazelle. It's a gazelle.
It's a gazelle. G-A-Z. E-L-L-E.
Wow. We learning tonight.
Yeah, gazelles can really run.
It's a class of the antelope animals.
Oh wow! Okay. Listen, we learning today.
Resembling the deer.
Oh, wow. Okay. They fast.
They real fast.
Okay. I used to master in the chase and overtake all that was in the plains. A wild mare I overtook and caught it and tamed it.
Okay, what's a mare? Is that a horse?
Spell it.
M-A-R-E. I'm going to say a horse.
Me too. That's what I'm thinking.
Don't put out false information.
No, that's a guess.
That's a guess.
Okay.
Hypothesis for you guys. I can spell it.
Spell it again.
M-A-R-E. That's our producer, y'all. We is learning good tonight. They went through it.
It's a horse. Yeah.
Yes. I was right.
Well, who's out there running
and taming horses? Thank you. And James said, "Speak, Becky."
Of course he did.
Of course he did. We still ain't got speak, sisters.
We ain't got it.
We ain't got a lick of encouragement from him, but it's all right. Where is it? So he taming horses. Okay.
He said, I caught it and tamed it.
Listen, then check him out here. He said, I slew a lion and plucked a kid out of his mouth.
You talking about like a baby goat kid.
Yeah.
He said the lion was trying to
kill
probably one of their little sheep, and he was like, no, not today.
Y'all know how big lions is? Okay.
And we heard about David killing the lion.
Yep, and a bear. Listen, but he goes in, he said, but wait, there's more. I took a bear by its paw and hurled it down the cliff, and it was crushed. Where the strength at?
Look, I don't know what the bear was doing. Maybe the bear was doing this. Maybe the bear was acting up. He said, I took that bear by his hand and threw it over the cliff.
Threw that thing. Sir, can I get some of this strength? I mean, just let it show up when I need it, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because we can do some damage.
You know, let me have this.
You can do some damage.
Wow.
He threw the bear.
Okay, let's go. He go again with the grocery outlet thing. There's more, okay? I outran the wild boar and seasoned it as I ran. I tear it in sunder.
He just, we've
A
all
wild boar.
seen a
Yes,
boar,
I know
right?
what that is.
Them things are huge.
Yes, they are.
You just tore it, not cut it. He said,
So
I
into
tear
sunder.
it. That means you went like this.
But there's more, okay? A leopard. Y'all know what a leopard is. A leopard in Hebron leaped upon my dog. Now, I don't know if it was a Doberman Pinscher or a pit bull or anything like that.
It came for his dog.
But it came for his dog. And that's a no-no, apparently. And I caught it by the tail and hurled it on the rocks, and it was broken into 20.
He said the
leopard
came for my dog. I grabbed his tail. You thought.
Listen, if you don't see the strength that possessed in the line of Judah,
that is crazy.
That's why they don't want this strength to come out.
They don't.
They don't want to see this in the people.
This is in our DNA.
Sure is, and that's what they're
just act right. Follow Torah.
I just said, give me this strength when I need it.
Yeah.
If we follow Torah, and when we need this strength is bound to come out.
Yes.
Come on, man.
Bound to.
They don't want you to know what's in you.
And we think Samson is the one.
Mm-hmm.
That got all the only one.
And it stopped there because his locks got cut off.
Didn't even begin with him.
It didn't even start there. Aaron said, now, you know, I've seen small men in I'm not going there with that word, but if y'all can read that, using judo, throwing a sumo wrestler 300 to 400 pounds. I'm assuming that's a skinny guy throwing a big old man.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, sumo wrestlers are huge.
Yeah. I didn't know what his opponent looked like.
Yeah.
I wanted to give it a fair shot. All right. Wow. Okay. So, I found a wild ox feeding in the fields and seizing it by the horns and whirling it round and stunning it. I cast it from me and slew it. This is the very thing they don't want y'all to know.
Yes.
I know we're laughing about it, but the seriousness is this strength is within you.
Yeah. So he said a wild ox had the audacity to come into our field and eat our wheat. Oh, no, not today. I'll make you an example of you. He whirled it. He stunned it and cast it from him.
I bet you that ox he was stunned. Like, what just happened? Chapter 3. And when the 2 kings of the Canaanites came, Sheth in armor against our flocks, and much people with him, single-handed, I rushed upon the king of Hazar and smote him on the greaves and dragged him down. And so I slew him. And the other, the king of Tapora, as he set upon his horse, I slew, and so I scattered all his people. Achor, the king, a man of Anak, giant stature, I found hurling javelins before and beheld and behind as he sat on horseback, and I took up a stone of 60 pounds weight and hurled it and smote his horse and killed it.
Wait. Look, the reason why I am laughing is that I can see where David
Get it from.
knew about his ancestors. So when Goliath comes,
Mhm.
because that's what Anak is. Those
It's a
the children
giant.
of Anak are tall. He was like, all I need is a rock like my granddaddy
Yes,
Yahuda.
he sure did. He
All I
sure
need
did.
is a rock.
But then my question is, you guys, why do you think Judah starts off talking about the strength that he has? Why do you think he could have started any kind of way?
Any kind of way. Any
He's
kind
Judah.
of way.
He talks about obedience, how he followed order.
Mm-hmm.
Then he talks about the strength
Mm-hmm.
that Yah allowed him to have.
Mm-hmm.
That is not a coincidence.
Mm-mm.
Everybody else started off with, listen, do this, learn from me,
Mhm.
learn this.
Mm-hmm.
He talks about the strength.
Obedience. You're not getting the
Obedience.
strength unless you're obedient.
That's it.
Don't just think you're finna walk around doing
Listen,
stuff.
don't be trying to lift up no rock and
Yeah.
hurl it. Listen,
Yeah,
don't blame it
don't
on
go
us.
for the bear if you ain't. Don't go for the bear if you ain't in obedience.
All right, 4. There's a whole lot of slewing going on. Absolutely, sure was. Nishan goes on to say that is what's in our DNA. Absolutely. And I fought with this other for 2 hours, and I claved his shield in twain, and chopped off his feet and killed him.
What? You took a shield, chopped the man's feet off.
Listen, he wasn't walking off nowhere.
You not going nowhere. Oh, you came against me?
Judah was a bad shut your mouth.
When we thought Simeon was bad.
This brother he could have left you, dragging your little body, but he said, you know what? I don't want to suffer you.
Yeah.
I'm going to just go ahead and kill you.
Yeah. I need a drink of water.
Do you think, Aaron goes on and propose this question, do you think he did it in that order? Because if we are obedient to Torah, we can possess the same thing, like
obedience, yes, definitely has to come first.
Like a message to us. He probably, you know what? I think
yes and no.
Yeah.
Because yes, he put it in that order because you have to be obedient for Yah to even help you get through this. But just because you're obedient, don't mean you're going to get this strength. So
that's fair.
It's not like he didn't give this to Levi. Levi is a priest.
Yeah.
And Levi was obedient.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
absolutely, that's true.
But Yahuda is meant to be the king, which means kings are supposed to defend their people. They ain't supposed to just, you know how our leaders do. The general is way somewhere far away from the battle, eating shrimp cocktails and drinking mimosas while he telling the other people what to do on the battlefield.
Right, and they want to have
kings are not supposed to do that. Kings are supposed to lead their men to battle.
This is good. Nishan goes on. Dad goes on to say, good point, Dr. Norwood. Told you we call her Dr. Norwood. Okay. Auntie Shana goes, that's what they don't want us to know about our ancestors. The influence of those that came before us encourages us be just like those that we came from. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
This is why they can't have you, as crazy as it sounds, they can't have you out here being obedient.
Too dangerous.
That's dangerous. They can't have you being one, functioning as one, as a nation, as a people. They can't have you loving your neighbor as you love yourself. So what they do, they make you jealous of your neighbor or envious of your neighbor or backbiting about your neighbor, so you can create function and Hasatan have a place to dwell.
Yeah.
This is dangerous to the to the Jewish
people. So they
people.
take this away from us, give us Marvel characters and Avengers and all that that do this stuff.
Absolutely.
And give it the wrong color.
Absolutely. Yes. See, this is dangerous to the Jewish people. You know what I'm saying? All right. Where am I? Okay. 5. And as I was stripping off his breastplate, behold, 9 men. He's about to get jumped. Behold, 9 men, his companions, began to fight with me.
Yeah.
So they was trying to jump him.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a brother for sure. And I would my garment on my head, and I slung stones at them and killed 4 of them, and the rest fled.
Oh, he made a slingshot.
Come on, David.
That's David granddaddy. I'm just gonna do like my granddaddy Yehuda did. I'm gonna Please.
Oh wow.
Who is this uncircumcised Philistine
Y'all,
that would defy the armies of Yahuwah? Get a rock.
Give a rock.
Give me
Get
a
up.
rock and a
Listen,
sling.
that's all I
Like my
need.
granddaddy.
That's all I need. This
Like
is
my
why oral tradition is so important. Because when
I
you're
want my
faced up,
daddy's records.
yeah, when you faced up with opposition is coming
Mhm.
against you, you think about what
Oh, what
listen,
he do in the
my
past?
granddaddy got us. Listen, look, that was me slinging a rock. Y'all
See,
get it?
he had his granddaddy's records.
Sure did. But we got them now.
That's right.
We got them now, okay? 7. And Jacob, my father, slew Baal, Shiloh, king of all kings, and Anak, the giant, in strength 12 cubit high. So brother man was tall.
Brother man was tall. Remember the tall lady we saw?
Oh yeah.
She was a Nephilim.
I was
She
like,
was a giant.
I literally was thinking,
Like seriously, we was like,
my neck was hurt. I said, man, I read about your ancestors.
she
I didn't say that
was
out loud because I would have been
tall.
considered rogue.
I was thinking that inside too, like, ooh,
Oh,
Nephilim
ooh.
just wasn't she tall?
Yeah, and
she just looked down at us and smiled. And we just looked up and
hey, how's the air up there? It was something to see.
It was.
All right, it was something to see. And fear fell upon them, and they ceased warring against us. Therefore, my father was free from anxiety. Oh wow, anxiety hitting the earth back then. In the wars when I was with my brethren. For he saw Auntie Shelley and Levon reading this again tomorrow because the men got men's call.
Is it 7 already?
It is. It's just about, and I don't want cousin James to get on my case.
Right, because you know he will.
Mm-hmm.
This is fascinating.
It is.
Mm-mm-mm.
Got to be more careful, y'all. But nevertheless, I hope this is encouraging because
Yes.
y'all, we don't have to fear anything. We just don't.
Stay
Everything,
close to that Torah.
that's it. And if Yah wants you to have this strength, he will give you this strength when you need it.
When you need it.
When
Don't
you
get the
need
triple like I told you I did in my dream.
I don't think everybody, but like the 17 people that on here, they know what's up. You want to tell your dream?
I did on the call. Oh, so in my little vision dreaming thingy, because it'd be real to me. Some demon was bothering me, and now that's what I really know what the cry of Judah is about. The cry of Yahudah, when he made that scream, and people used to just die. So I remember I'm in this dream, and this demon is just bothering me. So I call out. I don't even remember which name I called out, but it was one of Yahuwah's names. And it lasted like a long time. And I'm thinking while I'm screaming, I got lungs like that? And the demon just died, right? And so I looked around and I saw other demons in the room and I was like, might as well take them all out.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to go scream and it didn't come out. Because now I was doing what I wanted to do.
Right.
I was there to take out that one.
Right.
And then I walked away and got smart like with him, like, yeah. Because he was like, because the demon was sitting there, I promise you, just sitting there drinking coffee, like something. And then he was like, he said something to me, and I said, I come in the name of Yahuwah. And he went, oh, you know his name. And he just sat there. And then I said, yeah, you see what I did? I'm trying to remember like everything. I know I got smart with him.
Yeah, you was
and
like,
he
so you gotta
said,
be careful before you end up like him.
And he was like, well, they just wasn't in the right spirit. And basically he was saying that was a weak demon. And I said, I come in the spirit of Yahuwah and the Ruach. And I just read him, it's like his little rights. And the Ruach then took me out the room into the hallway and go, no, you need to chill. You ain't just gonna go wielding no power because you thought.
Right.
You gonna go do a job and then you gonna leave. Ain't nobody told you to go taking out the whole room.
Right.
You was there for that one. You supposed to just walk out. I don't care what the other ones do, sipping coffee. Like,
just I gave you one job.
I gave you one job. And you're gonna try to wield the weapon. Now you're gonna be thinking you could just use it again. I would have.
Oh
I
yeah.
ain't gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
I got the crier, Yahoo to mess with me, boo.
Mm,
But he was like, yeah, no, it don't work like that. So that's why I answered you the way I did, Brother Aaron, because yeah, it's a yes and a no.
yep, it's a yes and a no. It's a yes.
But
and
wait, and it'll happen when you don't know it. Like I didn't know
Absolutely.
that was gonna happen. I was just screaming out his name, just ready to fight, but I just didn't have to because he dropped down dead. I was doing a war cry, like, "Come on, let's go,
Let's go.
let's go at it!" And he died. Oh, okay.
And she should have left, but she didn't. But it
Should
was,
have just left,
but it was a lesson to all of us. When I was like, "Oh, okay, humility. All right,
right?
sip on that, right?"
So yeah,
Just like how cousin James gave me a little sip of humility right now. You know what I'm saying?
he said,
just,
"Where the link?"
no,
Oh.
no. He said, "But did you start at 6 o'clock?"
What time did we start?
At 6:05.
Oh.
He got at my tardiness. Okay, thank y'all for the people like James, because we need him. We need him.
That's why he's King James.
Absolutely,
The new King James.
new and improved. Okay. That being said, we hope that you enjoy your men's call, sir.
Yes.
And then we'll see you guys again, same time at 6 p.m. Thank y'all for tuning in, and we hope that you remain encouraged, encouraged, and understand the assignment. Make sure the assignment is understood.
Mm-hmm.
It's really simple. It's Torah or Hasatan.
Yep.
That is just, I mean,
see how easy that assignment is.
it's just so
Choose
exciting.
one.
Choose one.
And the rest will follow.
Shalom. Shalom. Bye, y'all.
Shalom.